Hello, I'm Richard Vobes, the Bald Explorer, and I'm out on another walk. Today, I'm on a nature walk. I thought I'd do something a little bit different today. I'm going on a published nature trail, and I'm just above Brighton, I suppose, just north of Pyecombe, actually next to the Clayton tunnel where the train goes up and down to London. And I'm going on a walk. It says here, I've printed it off the internet, it's Wolstonbury Hill, which is just up there. And I parked at the Jack and Jill, not the Jack and Jill Windmills, but a pub called the Jack and Jill, which is a little bit down that way, about half a mile. I've taken a small road, which I think is called New Way Lane, and then I've come up this very nice little narrow metalled pathway, and I'm here at the sort of beginning of this walk. Further up there is the, I think it's the National Trust, is it, whose signage is there. National Trust, there we go. And we're going to go and see what sort of nature we should see. First of all, I'm told there are some beech trees to look at, and I'm looking around here. These aren't beech trees, these are something else. I'm just trying to define what they are. There's some hazel, I think, and some oak, and what looks like maple, judging by leaves on the floor. Well, there's a fair old hill to climb just back that way, and here is the first of my beech trees, and this one, a venerable old thing, not so smooth on the base as you see in many of beech trees. You get this sort of what they call an elephant skin. This one pretty old, pretty ancient and hollow on the inside there and growing up. And it's interesting because we're on the very north, I suppose, of the South Downs, just above Brighton, very close to actually to Devil's Dyke. And beech trees, they do like that chalky loam, and they seem to thrive here pretty well. So I'm expecting to see more beech trees as we pass on, which would be great. Let's get my breath back. Gosh, this is a very large, thick-trunked beech tree, another ancient one, and another ancient one over here. Ancient and, gosh, gnarled and fascinating. Oh, I love them. I think beech is one of those British deciduous trees that I love. I'm not sure that they were originally native. I'll have to look that one up, but they've certainly been here for many centuries. And already on the twigs here you can see the buds, very distinctive buds coming out. It's lovely. Here we go. Public bridleway, that way. I go through this gate. It's interesting to note, actually, these beech trees were planted by the Danny estate, which I guess is somewhere near here, 200 years ago. That's what it says on the website. So we'll take that as read. Through the gate and hopefully off this mud. It says to take the slope here, the sunken path, which is fine, or you can go up on the higher path because it's less boggy. And it says to look out for nesting buzzards. So I'm going to look out for some. I think this must be it. So we'll go up here. I haven't seen any apart from nearly falling over, I haven't seen any nesting buzzards. They've probably seen me and buzzed off. Well now, I'm not entirely sure what's happened. I seem to have gone off the map a little on the instructions that I was given. It's a little bit windy. I hope it's not too windy on the microphone. I apologise for that in advance. Yes, so I've got some terrific views up here. That's really good. I was supposed to come along and the instructions were supposed to direct me to a dew pond. Now, it may be that it's down there, and I think I'm supposed to have skirted this hill and not actually climbed it. It's the trouble. Sometimes it's so easy to misread the instructions. You jump ahead and you think you know where you're going, and it's just one little line, so it is worth mapping it out on a map beforehand. I have actually got an OS map with the line on it on my phone to show where I should have gone, and then I reached a crossroads and I couldn't quite work it out. But what I'm going to do instead is I want to just skirt up to the top of this big hill here, Wolstonbury Hill. There's supposed to be a fort up there, I guess Iron Age hill fort. So I'm going to try and get to that, if nothing else. Maybe I'll have to come back and look for the dew pond on another occasion. It's an incredibly interesting position just here. The hill fort is just up there, and I'm going to head there in a second. Sorry about the wind buffeting. But from this point, and probably from up there too, probably even better from up there actually, you can see the Jack and Jill Windmills up there on the hill that they're on, just above Clayton. And then looking west, you can see the towers on Truleigh Hill, and I think that's Truleigh Hill. You can just about see where Devil's Dyke is, and of course the very, very distant you can see Chantonbury Ring. It's not very clear today, there's a bit of mist over that direction. Anyway, I head back up here. Well, I found a pond, but it's not the dew pond that I was looking for. The real dew pond, I've noticed, is just down that ridge. I'm sinking here on this mud. This I think is for the sheep and for the cattle, if cattle come up here. The ground is churned up a bit. It's quite cold, I can't get my words out. Not only that, I'm likely to sink in it. It's come round here. There's a route down that I should have taken. I noticed there's a path that I should have gone out of the woods and turned right and then hopped down. However, not to worry. At least I found it in the end, if I didn't get close. There's a trig point up here, so we'll go and hit that, and hopefully that will be our walk on this delightful nature trail. And I can hear, I think they must be skylarks or something, or there's something twerping. I wish I could identify it, tweeting away on the ground, some ground nesting something or others. For those that want to know, it's BM S3887, a trig point. It's quite a high trig point. Actually, you can see the ground level was down here originally, and it's been worn away, and you can see the base of it. The thelodolite thing would have sat on there and would have ranged up with other points to get the trigonometry right. Fascinating. There's always a certain sense of relief or satisfaction, maybe, when you reach a trig point and you think, hey, I'm on the highest point, usually, not always the highest point, but mostly the highest point. And the views, of course, are, again, usually pretty good, because the whole point is that they are ranging up with different places. There's some gorse over there. That's the first bit of gorse I've seen up here. Otherwise, it's been pretty barren. Oh dear, there are dark, foreboding clouds coming in now, so we've come to the end of the video. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Wolstonbury Hill, I think is the name of it, if I've pronounced it correctly. I've not been here before. I've enjoyed it. There's not actually a great deal to see of the hill fort itself. You can get the impression from the area around here, but not like Sisbury where you can see massive, great big indentations. It's a little bit like the one above Lewis. Anyway, I will catch up with you soon. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, leave, I've said a comment, and give me a like and all those sort of things. Why not help me by making more of these videos by becoming a patron or make a donation at baldexplorer.com, and I'll see you on the next one. Meantime, I'm going to run for shelter. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. I didn't bring an umbrella.